Hello BYU fans. On behalf of Sooner Nation, we would like to welcome you to the Big 12 Conference. And even though we will only be in the same conference for 1 year, we think it's going to be a great year, and we think you have a very bright future in this conference. All that being said, we have a couple of questions for you. First, we were wondering how the other members of the Mountain West Conference treated you once they found out you were leaving, and what that was like until you did leave. We're just curious because the Hateful Eight, as they've unaffectionately become known, have been, shall we say, less than pleasant to both us and Texas. Of course, being envious of others that are more successful than you is human nature, but this is on a whole different level. We suspect that they may end up treating you the same way because we predict that BYU athletics will have a very successful future in the Big 12. And even though our Sooners are moving to the SEC next season, we're still going to keep up with the Big 12 and keep having Big 12 content on our channel. One thing's for sure, it's going to be interesting. We believe that all four of the new teams have a lot of potential. Tex especially thinks Houston does, but of course he's biased. I personally think that BYU has a chance to become dominant in several sports in the Big 12. Okay, now for our second question. What is the deal with your ice cream? We've heard several things on the radio about how you give visiting fans at the football games free ice cream, which I'm all about because I'll be driving to Provo, a road trip for the football game in November, and I would really like to get some of that ice cream because I'm pretty fond of ice cream. I did see in a video I watched that your creamery was started on campus there at BYU in 1949. Well, here in Oklahoma we've got a company that dates a little further back than that. I think it said 1939 or something like that, but I think that's just the family farm they were talking about. They didn't actually start opening stores in the farm here in Oklahoma until much later, and I think the plant in Tuttle, Oklahoma opened in 1985. And that company I'm talking about is, of course, Brahms. Everybody from Oklahoma knows what Brahms is, and we're all pretty fond of it and proud of it. And we think if you come to Oklahoma and try it, you'll be pretty fond of it too. We hope you keep watching our channel as we welcome in UCF, Cincinnati, and the Houston Cougars.